Finally, Prince Andrew has formally requested a jury trial rather than a judge to defend himself against Virginia Giuffre's claims against him, issuing a rebuttal of the allegations in which he denied any and all wrongdoing. Experts had initially predicted Andrew would seek a settlement after his mother Queen Elizabeth stripped him of his military titles, but court documents showed that he has decided to face Virginia Giuffre. The documents submitted to the US court by the Duke of York's legal counsel, Andrew Brettler, on Wednesday contain 41 denials of claims that have been made against him by Giuffre. In the lawsuit in August last year, Giuffre accused the royal of having sex with her on 3 occasions when she was a teenager. However, Andrew strenuously denies all the allegations against him. The 12-page legal document represents the Duke's first formal response to the lawsuit. It also gives 11 reasons as to why the case should be dismissed, including that Miss Giuffre's claims are barred by her own wrongful conduct. The document concludes, Prince Andrew hereby demands a trial by jury on all cases of action asserted in the complaint. However, we will not learn about why the Duke asked to be tried before a jury instead of a judge, despite what one lawyer described as the general public's disgust at the Duke's former friends Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. According to Mitra Ahorian, a Beverly Hills entertainment attorney, told Nikki Swift that despite the risks of a trial before members of the public, there may be legal strategy behind it. She said, given the public's general disgust over the highly publicised charges against Jeffrey Epstein and the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell, one would think this would work to Prince Andrew's disadvantage. That may very well be the case, but there are a number of advantages to having a jury trial, one being you can limit the evidence that a jury sees, whereas a judge sees all the evidence, whether it ends up being excluded or not. The strategy could be to really control what the jury sees and perhaps play on the goodwill Prince Andrew may have established over the years with a certain demographic they hope to get on the jury through the jury selection process. The defence undoubtedly plans to paint Prince Andrew in a favourable light as someone who would never do such things. Meanwhile, Naeema Rahami, a former assistant US attorney and president of the West Coast Trial Lawyers, said a jury trial is strategically advantageous for the prince because it requires Giuffre to convince 6 out of 6 jurors that she was sexually abused. Those are better numbers than convincing one judge on a bench trial. He added that a settlement was unlikely because Giuffre had been vocal about wanting to tell her story. He said, even if the terms of the settlement are confidential and do not contain any admission of liability, the public will perceive a settlement as proof that the prince is an abuser, especially after he denied having any sexual conduct with Giuffre. The only way the prince can restore his tarnished reputation is to go to trial and to win.